Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in the playoffs of Div D East. Tonight we have the first seed, House of Chez, versus the Tri-Hardz. Don't flame. I've been told by their Captain Flash that is after the cat Chez, not House of House. So, all of you other casters out there, it's Chez, House of Chez. Get it right, friends. But we are going to be going to Braxis, which is picked by Tri-Hardz. House of Chez decided to go with first pick here. And we have Curse, Dragon Towers, and Volskaya all banned out. So some of the bigger maps, most of the bigger maps, all banned out for tonight. And we are going to Braxis. One of the two lane maps. I actually have not casted a Braxis game in the longest time. It's probably been, I don't know, several seasons of NGS. But we're gonna see. We have everybody ready. It is 8:04, so let's just see if we want to get into the drafts. What do I want to see in Braxis? Juicy Chen, top lane. Ragnaros can work here. This is Div D. We sometimes see a lot more fun picks happening down in lower divisions. Not because the players are worse. That is, we've got a lot of high level players on these teams. But it's more experimental. I have more fun with the drafting normally. So maybe we'll see a Ragnaros. Maybe we'll see like a traditional Urel and Urel and Chen up top would be really fun. But then of course Gul'dan. Gul'dan becomes really good here. Not perfect on any map, really. He's not one of the best mages, but can really work out well here. Jaina. Jaina's so good. Sylvanas. There are just so many options. I absolutely love this map. Okay, we are ready. And we are going to go into Braxis.
Braxis Holdout.
Braxis Holdout. And as I said before, we do have House of Chez with the first pick. I'm assuming we're gonna see like Kira banned out, maybe an Anubrak, maybe an Ana. I'm blocking the chat. They're being very, very nice to each other, so maybe I shouldn't have blacked that out. But I cannot wait to butcher everybody's name. See. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of death over on House of Chess. So the Greymane. Greymane first ban is interesting to me. I think you can hold off on banning Greymane just because he's not usually a top priority, but maybe this is a targeted ban. Fortunately, I have not been able to follow these teams very closely this season, but I do know that at least points wise, between the first and the eighth seed, there was not that many points. So this could easily be anyone's game. Harash ban, oh, an Oriole ban. Is that because of a Cho'Gall? Are they trying to stop the Cho'Gall? These bans are very interesting to me because Kira's still up, Nubrak's still up, Zeratul, Mayev. There are just so many good heroes that are still in play right now. Ana? Piranha? What? And the Johanna. The Johanna was. If Johanna made it through, I'm assuming that would have been the first pick. There are just so many options here for the first pick, especially because we haven't seen any of the damage dealers banned out. We do have 2 of the tanks banned out, but would that be okay? So I did mention that Gul'dan works very well here. This is no contest his best map because he just destroys all of the waves of the Zerg. And he also can stack corruption relatively quickly, so that is a good pickup. I don't know if you have to prioritize it, but this is a really strong pick on this map. Yalba Stukov. I do like it. I wonder if we're gonna see Apocalypse with the Silent Circle, Lightning Breath with the Slow. They do synergize well together. The Silent Circle on the point is always pretty effective. ETC and Malfurion. Okay, that makes sense. And be able to give Gul'dan some mana, protect the whole team, since he is technically a global healer as long as he has his Q on everybody on the map. I'm wondering if this is offlane ETC actually. This might be offlane ETC. We might have yet to see who is getting picked up here. I would like to see a Leoric actually. Leoric is crazy, crazy wave clear. Imperius is a good ban too. Would work pretty well against a lot of the solo laners. What do you ban here? A Jaina maybe? Sylvanas? Someone who has really high damage and high wave clear? There are so many options though, because again, you can still go that Ragnaros, which is not the best pick, but it could work. It could still work. It is going to be the Jaina. That does make sense. Why not ban the Jaina? Way too much wave clear. They can pick Deathwing. Deathwing is the next pick. I promise. I get a tuna breath. Haha. Maybe it's gonna be a Proteus. That would be OP. Vala Phoenix. That's very interesting to me. Vala is pretty vulnerable if you don't have a lot of people protecting her. Dukov not the best healer with the Vala. I don't know if I love the Vala, but I think she can be pretty effective in the waves. You missed my classy Tato? Thank you so much for the bits. Thrall? Tychus. Okay, so this I don't quite understand right now. Just so Tychus is very popular. However, this is not a meaty team over here. So Tychus might actually get destroyed by a Tri-Hardz. It could work though. The Thrall though, the Thrall against, I'm wondering if it's gonna be Soul Lane Phoenix or we're gonna see another pickup. I would really like to see the Leoric here, Chen, maybe. Variant.
Forge a great destiny.
Okay. I think Thrall wins against the Variant early game. If this is Twin Blades or Sea Smash? I don't see this being a taunt variant. I don't know why you would go to. And there are quite a bit of cancels for mosh pits.
Oh,
guessing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for the classy Tato. You have so many now. I have so many emotes now. I can't even keep track. Oh wait, we have to see. Look at this. Look at all those golden roosters. Weeb Renegade. How are you? Okay. Is anybody excited? I am so excited to get into Braxis. What do we want to see in Braxis? We want camps. Oh, what's it?
Powering up.
That was a weird thing to say. We want camps. We do want camps. However, we want perfectly timed camps, and we want to see 4-man on bot. Let's go to the game. Here we go. Game number 1. On the side of House of Chez, we have Chez Mix on the Thrall, Death 1300s on the Tekis, Flash on the Gul'dan, Death of Karis on the ETC, and Caribou on that Malfurion. And then on the side of Tri-Hardz, we have John Bunyan on that Stukov, Ribbon on the Vala, Duck Rogers on the Phoenix, Nate on the Diablo, yeah, and Tuna Breath on that variant. And I don't think we're gonna see... Super nervous for tomorrow. Oh no, what's tomorrow? I don't think we're gonna see much happening very early. Do we have anything crazy? We have High King's Quest, so that's definitely gonna be a smash or a Twin Blades variant. Hungering Arrows. So we're looking for the Monster Hunter. We're trying to take down all of those Zerg waves. I don't see anything else that's really weird here, so I'm not quite surprised. We're gonna see, oh, as I said, yeah, top. Varian is actually losing to the Thrall early. That is very normal. Thrall is pretty powerful early, and Varian doesn't do anything until level 4. So it's just about trying to stack that High King Swift as quick as possible. We have a pretty even fight on the bottom lane. We're gonna see everything changes once this point opens up. But Flash is very low. Flash will be the first one to fall, and it's going to, with the Arsenal synergy, Phoenix was able to do enough damage to have first blood of the game. And this is very, very even. Good luck on your job interview, by the way. Same. But we have a 3v4. Gul'dan is not quite back. Thrall is just dominating in the top lane, holding the top point. That is the best part about Braxis. You only need to hold 1 point in order to stop the beacon progress, that is. So as long as House of Chez is able to hold the top point, they don't even need to win this bottom one. Peter Parker? Huh? Okay, I'll talk to chat after the game. I do love Peter Parker. But it looks like House of Chez is doing a good job holding both beacons. They are at 50% with the first Zerg wave going on top lane. This will be a good time for... this will be a good opportunity for Thrall to push in. Oh, Lord. Okay. But we do see a disengage because we hit that 100%. House of Chez is gonna go up top lane, push with the Zerg wave, switch spots with Thrall, and it looks like we're gonna have a 4-man rotation from Tri-Hardz as well. This makes sense, however, Thrall might have a little bit of a hard time now that we do have Twin Blades. I have a hard time defending against this with a Varian pushing down the walls too, even though it is a very, very small Zerg wave. Diablo taking a lot of damage, but it does get healed up from that Stuka. Duck Rogers also falling insanely low, but Stuka doing a really good job keeping everyone alive. This fort is still standing. It looks like it is going to go down, but this has been a very, very good... It's not going to go down. Oh my goodness. This has been a really good defense from Tri-Hardz to not even lose a fort during that first objective. That was 100% to 0 too, so that was a huge difference in the objective, but it looks like we're getting a little bit of a poke down from House of Chez. They're not going to go away without this fort. It makes a lot of sense here to just push in. You're almost 7. You can poke this down with the Gul'dan as long as he's protected. And then you can get the passive catapult pressure, which is going to help the solo laner, even though we do have a 4-man up top right now. Okay, what do we have happening down? Oh, Varian is actually losing the lane against that Thrall. But it looks like Tri-Hardz is actually able to keep up this fort for quite some time, and they're going to pick up a camp as well. And this is going to help push back top lane, but it does look like House of Chez knows where they are. They did rotate a little bit late, but that top fort is going down. So they did give up a top fort for that camp. Will it work out in their favor? We will have to see. It looks like Tycon's doing a really good job clearing that up, but ETC taking so much damage. And on bot lane, we do have a good fight between the Thrall and that Varian. I am going to get you out of here for now, friend. I do apologize everyone in chat who had to look at that. Well, Varian's gonna have a... Varian actually can work kind of well against the Thrall right now with the Twin Blades. Oh, we are locked on the Varian, and our C button is not working. It looks like that went... Well, we know that my observing has gotten very, very bad because my game does not participate. But that is almost a dead Varian, and Varian is going to go down with that Gul'dan poison. Mean Blade was not enough there, but we actually have a camp pushing top lane with a catapult, and that is the Bruiser camp, which is very powerful on this map. We do see Tri-Hardz holding the point on bot for just a little bit, but it is a 5v4 on bot lane. They don't want to engage too much here, so they're going to give it up for now. 98 in the levels. So we're just seeing House of Chez right now passively pick up that bottom soak while they're getting some camps. Before they engage on top, they want to get closer to 10. They're all just super brave, going right in, doesn't even care. And knows that we have a Varian, knows that we have a Stukov, that every member, 4 members of Tri-Hardz up here, but Thrall has no fear. And this is going to be a fight. All members from House of Chez came up trying to kill this Diablo. He does have his soul, so he will be right back. But everybody else has to disengage for the moment. But Phoenix was able to grab the bot point during that, so there was no beacon progress during the fight on top lane. And there is a camp pushing, and we're gonna see right now House of Chez capturing that bot point too and starting their beacon process. We're gonna be at about 50 before this Varian is able to get onto this point. 54, 56, wow, 60. They got all the way to 60 before Varian is able to secure that point. A locked camera, oh my goodness. And it looks like we had Planet Cracker try to come out, but it got cancelled, and that is a dead Diablo, dead Thrall. Vala is in trouble. But so is Gul'dan. It looks like Vala will be the next to fall. Or is she gonna get away? Vala is getting away with like 4 health there. And that was a 1-for-1. All teams have... Well, actually makes sense they got Planet Cracker. So all teams have 10. And we did have most of the ults used in that fight. And there is a camp invasion right now. Top siege camp being invaded. House of Chez looks to be wanting to start a fight, but Tri-Hardz rotating a little bit late. Unable to stop that from happening, but it looks like it's just one that's going to make it to push with those catapults stop. Someone's gonna have to deal with that, but right now is not a problem. And bot lane, we do see both teams just switching ownership of the beacons. Just switching. Switching sides at all points. This has been a very long second beacon. It's probably been, I don't know, about 4 minutes, I'd say. Because before they both got 10s, but the beacons had spawned. So it's been quite some time here. And we do have all of our ults back up in 2, 1. All of our ults are back up. We might see another fight go down right now. Both teams have 11. It is a very, very close game in terms of experience. Pretty sure we're close on kills too. It's 3-2, so this has been pretty even fights. Picking up bruiser camps on the side of House of Chez. Well, Tri-Hardz is going to, nope, they're also, looks like they're going to also opt for taking their bruiser camp. Get a little pressure on bot lane while there is a camp pushing top lane. Which is more important to deal with just because there is no fort there to take down that camp. But now it looks like there's going to be a fight. There are all ults up, as we said before. I don't think we're going to see Stage Jag come out during this unless it is to save the ATC, who is getting very low but was able to get healed up by the Melfurion. And Diablo will be the first to fall. Thrall also falling. And that is Stukov getting away with 4 health. Vala in trouble. So is most of the members of House of Chez, but they only lose 1 member. It's a 1-4-2 on the side of House of Chez, and they're able to secure this Zerg wave. This is going to be a very easy fort. Probably keep wall. While top lane, the bruiser camp did a really good job taking down some of that Zerg, but only going to the fort with half health. We're gonna do a round. This actually might be first keep of the game if we do see another kill here. Looks like we're going to have these Zerg protected for as long as possible, but there will be a disengage. I would like to see a little bit more push here. You have 13. I guess it's close enough that Tri-Hardz has 13s as well, so there's no problem with that. Playing safer is always a good way to do it. And better safe than sorry, right everybody? I'm playing merry-go-rounds, but it looks like Tri-Hardz wants to fight right now. They don't want to lose their race to 16, especially down a level. They're just gonna poke. They don't want to start a fight either. They know they cannot win in close quarters. So we're just gonna see some camps picked up. That's a nice way of pushing bot for House of Chez. But this is going to be a siege camp going top for Tri-Hardz. It looks like House of Chez is just trying to push in on this keep, trying to get as much pressure as possible with the waves. But they are backing up. They just want the vision. They want a little bit of push pressure. They want to make sure that all of their waves are pushed back as far as possible so they can just control the map. We will have the beacons announced very shortly in the 3rd round of the Zerg. Looks like everyone's just picking up those globes. And do we have those globe quests for these teams? Looks like most of the quests are almost done too, so everyone has done a pretty good job. We have Gul'dan's damage, crazy. Gul'dan damage. Kind of crazy Vala damage too. Not surprising, but we're playing Bush meta right now. Nobody wants to strike, but they do want to fight. I don't think we will see a fight though before the beacons pop in 15 seconds. Hello, Black Cat. How are you doing today? This is has been a very calculated gameplay. The rotations, we're probably gonna do a merry-go-round again. We do have everybody poised top for Tri-Hardz, just wanting to pick up that beacon. I do think Tri-Hardz might try to do a fight here though, because House of Chez is so close to that level 16 and they are significantly further behind, so I think we might see a try for a fight here, because this is the way to catch up. If you get someone killed, then you usually get the objective at this point. The death timers are a little bit longer. Nobody going down though. So much damage coming out from both sides. That old Tychus laser just doing a lot of damage on that Stukov, but Phoenix will be the first of all. We're gonna see the Bruiser camp being picked up for House of Chez, and this will probably be an objective for House of Chez. 9 broccoli stacks, and 9 broccoli stacks is better than 0 broccoli stacks, so you know. Look at it that way. This is gonna be probably 50% before Phoenix is even back to contest. Stage dive is up though, so if ACC is needed, he will be able to just jump to the other beacon very, very quickly. And this is going to be as looks like Tri-Hardz is giving this up. They don't have 16, they'd just rather defend, try to get 16 before this objective spawns. Our House of Chez is taking as many camps as possible so they can push down top keep with this objective. It has been a very calculated, slow play from both teams. A little bit of a structural advantage on the side of House of Chez, but they've been playing a little bit more conservatively, so maybe it's related. This is a full Zerg wave coming in for this keep. It's a very healthy Zerg wave, but that is why you get Planet Cracker on this map. The Zerg wave is pretty much just dead now. Laser just killing this keep so quickly. And that is going to be the first keep of the game. Tranquility comes out to heal everybody up. And it looks like the fort's gonna fall on bot lane, but all of the action is happening top. So what does it say then here?
Red team's core is under attack.
Core is not under attack. Calm down, announcer lady. There are no Zerg on the core. And this is actually gonna be a little bit of damage on the keep wall on the bot lane. So this is not a bad outcome for Tri-Hardz. I know that they did lose the keep there, but they also got a passive wall. So there is a win condition if they win one fight. Especially now that their death timers are significantly longer than they were when they were getting kills earlier in the game. All you need to do is win one fight and you can win the game. It's a very small map. You don't need to win this one with objectives. You just march to core at any point you want. And just picking up some camps. Both teams waiting for some camps, trying to get some pressure. Trying to figure out what to do here. Well, there's only boss up, and we have not seen a play for boss yet. We do have that broccoli scouting. We're gonna have the play for boss right now from Tri-Hardz. They know they don't want to fight after 20, so they're just trying to secure some kills and get a fight in before they are down that 20 advantage. This is a pretty good fight though. It does look like House of Chez is gonna be able to secure that boss. However, Diablo does have those souls. He is already back. And this is going to bot lane. That was a really, really tough boss point. We do see the horror fight coming out, which got everybody off of the point, and that's going to be a dead variant. And that is what won them the boss, because Flailing Swipe, is that what it's called? Flailing Swipe also came out. That is a 3 for nothing. These are high death timers. This is gonna be game number 1. going over to House of Chez. I believe. Yes, this is very clearly House of Chez. Boss is healthy. We're gonna show the stats screen. Just flash the stat screen really quickly. We'll update the score while we're looking at the stat screen. We'll give that big ol' 1 to House of Chez. I'm gonna pop my face up here. We do have, we're gonna check with Tri-Hardz if they want first pick or map. Let's see. So it looks like Tri-Hardz is going to, they're gonna go with first pick this time. So we're gonna see first pick swap. Let me just see where we are going. I'm gonna give a second to House of Chez to pick the map. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. Maybe we'll get more than 9 broccoli more than 9 broccoli stacks. This is a best of 3 too. So there's a best of 3. This is game point for House of Chez. It is anyone's game though, and this is a single elimination bracket. So whichever team wins today moves on. The other team is out of this season. So that might sound like a really rough way to say that. But the only way to move on is to win the video game. We just have a little bit of consulting going on what map that we want to see. So let's just remind everybody. First, Dragon Towers and Volskaya are all off the table. We can have Alterac. We'll see Alterac. Maybe we'll see Tomb. I don't see a lot of Tomb either. What are our other options? People remind me. Infernal, BOE. Maybe it'll be an all 2-lane map. Oh no, wait, Hanamura is not available in this map pool, which is very, very sad. We're going to Sky Temple, everyone. Sky Temple. Sky Temple. When's the last time you saw a Sky Temple? So we're gonna set this up. I should only take a couple of minutes. Any questions out there? Anybody have a question for me that does not include Peter Parker? That is one thing I am not answering. I do sincerely apologize to anybody who had to witness such fun and colorful language. But hi everybody. Please play map in NGS. Yes, Sky Temple is I mean whoever plays Sky Temple? Have I lost my mind? I personally love Sky Temple. I think it's a really fun map. I think there are a lot of options. I think the boss is one of the strongest maps in the game. Maybe the most powerful boss. Why did Blizzard not nerf Light Bomb last patch? Why didn't Blizzard buff Murky way sooner than last patch? Is my question. Speaking of that, Murky, slime stacks, OP. 10 slime stacks, easy peasy, you're hitting like a mage. It's the easiest mage damage in the game. You hear that, teams? Murky. Murky is God. Sorry, everyone. Just have to switch my position. I have a dog under me who keeps kicking my legs. I have a very angry dog under me kicking my legs. Oh yes, my pleasure. I was seeing if this game was going to be picked up. I was not sure if I was going to be doing this tonight. But I am happy to do it. Div D was my first love. I've been mostly doing Div C because they have been nicer this season with East Coast times. But Div D, always a big spot in my heart for Div D. So we are going to go to Sky Temple. What do I want to see here? Huge priority on globals. I want a Dahaka. Why buff Tassadar when rework is just around the corner? That's a great question. Why buff Tassadar? Why have Tassadar in game? Is that too drastic of a question? Why bother? Sky Temple. So what did I want to see here? Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of global. Or Kira. Kira's just completely ignored last game. And I know that a lot of teams are not playing her, or maybe do not know how to work her in, but I've been told she's very good, and I've been told that my drastic opinions of her are just wrong. So maybe I'd like to see Kira here. Maybe I'd like to see the Dahaka. Maybe I'd like to see that. Never mind, I can't see the Falstad. Another HCC stage dive? Mayhaps. Will we get a Brightwing? I would not go Brightwing. That is targeted. That is the most targeted ban. That Greymane, first ban, once again. Falstad, makes sense. Global map, he's really good here. He's Bribe, if you go Bribe. Lots of camps on this. And a lot of damage, too. So a lot of damage on the temples. All around, very good hero. Probably why. A targeted Oriole band too. So I hope it's just for like a Cho'Gall because I desperately want to see a Cho'Gall. What's the most fun healer? In my opinion, Ana. Sometimes Boostio. But Ana, I think Ana is very fun. I think Ana used to be more fun with the sleep quest before it was just grenade build, but oh, Bork Rhaegar. I like a lot of the healers, to be honest. I think you can have a lot of fun with them. I think you have fun with Damage Mouth too. Damage Mouth OP. Super duper OP. Like Garrosh fan again. Johanna's available.
The crusade calls.
There she is. Don't speak of Johanna being available. She will always be picked. I think she's the most picked tank in NGS season. Am I wrong, Ektar? I might be wrong. Probably wrong. I'm just like saying things. Making stuff up.
For the frozen throne!
Stukov and New Rock. What a combination. I was surprised we did not get Bug Boy in the last game. Just because he's pretty good on those points. A lot of stuns. But we're gonna see Bug Boy this game. And there is the Dahaka and the Rhaegar. That dirty Bork can take a lot of camps. Early on, he's kind of just a beast because he could just take the camps by himself. Normally, you just have Siege camp picked up early by one of your damage healers or a damage healer and the healer. And the healer can just do it this time. And I do like the priority on the warriors and the healing on the side of Tri-Hardz. That's a very, very strong trio. There's just in the NGS chat, it goes to unrank gets Gilly Shark. When can we mean? But that leaves them open for like any type of damage depending on what we see coming out of House of Chez. Yeah, but like detachable box, the detachable box quest on Ana, so much fun. It was awful. It was awful, but it was so much fun. Kael'thas and variant. Wow. I guess Kael'thas can be pretty effective. This is not his best map by any means. But Kael'thas can be effective if you're very good at Kael'thas. Or if enemy team passes bomb and is best friends. Best friend enemy team. I.e. every single Hero League game I've ever played in my life. People will run at you with the bomb. Arrogant. That is fascinating to me. I don't think the Li Ming's gonna get a lot of resets here just because it's a very meaty front line. Unless there's just like...
Finally.
Ooh, double mage. Fascinating. I think this is all about if the Alarak is able to get the sadism built up. If Alarak is sadism built up, it's going to be a very hard game for Tri-Hardz. If Alarak is dead a lot and there's no spreading of the bombs, then I think I prefer Tri-Hardz comp here. That's true. I just want to play damage Ana forever. Forever. I just want to kill people with Ana. Or play Boostio. Just boop people. Boop people into my team. Or play Bork Bork and just bite people. I like any of the other healers. Murky's best healer. Murky best healer. Murky best hero. And healer. And tank. In entire game. Ah. I just love Ana. Grandma Ana. Ah. Love her. But we are ready for game number 2. So we are going to go into it. On the left side in the blue, we have House of Chez with Flash on the Alarak, Death 1300s on the Nubarak, Chez Mix on the Variant, Caribou on that Stukov, and Deathocaris. Deathocaris? I'm gonna say their name wrong all the time on the Kael'thas. And on the side of Tri-Hardz, we have Tuna Breath on the Johanna, Duck Rogers on the Kerrigan, Nate on that Rhaegar, John Bunyan on the Li Ming, and Riven on that Dahaka. Looks like we're gonna have both teams going mid. No. Die for Vision? Please die for Vision. I want to see a fight on Vision for no reason other than the tradition of die for Vision. And it does look like a Kerrigan gets a triple stun, but nobody is gonna fall here. Vision temporarily going over to Tri-Hardz, but there are minions on each of the lanes, in each of the lanes, even. We do see Varian picking up that Vision before going top to go against that Dahaka. I think this is also a pretty even matchup until Varian gets to level 7. I'm assuming this is going to be a Twin Blades of Varian 2, even though against that Li Ming could be very beneficial to go Colossus Smash. I don't think we're going to see it. But will we see a play for boss with Twin Blades? Probably not. And there's a battle for vision on top lane. It looks like we have a 4-man rotation currently between mid and bot. I think I would have put the variant on bot lane if there's going to be a rotation. No, I'm lying. This is exactly how it should be. Siege camps being picked up from both teams. And we do have a 4-man, looks like a 4-man rotation from each of the teams. Bot lane getting a little juicy with both siege camps being introduced. But it looks like we're gonna see a cleanup of both of the siege camps pretty quickly. Johanna coming in, most popular by 100 games, more than 100 games. And still being played here, or probably banned in most of the games. Banned in the first game. And these are some dead siege giants, and that is only a laming against 4 people, but we do see a bit of an XP lead on the side of Tri-Hardz just because they are clearing the lanes a little bit faster, and they are currently picking up that Bruiser camp with that Rhaegar and the Kerrigan. We do not see a Bruiser camp being picked up on the side of House of Chez yet, but we'll probably see that coming out closer to when the objective spawns. We do have 30 seconds before the objective spawns, just grabbing vision really quickly. What is the Alarak? Can we just click on the Alarak? Let's see if we can get his details. Oh, I missed the first blood of Kerrigan. I am awful trying to get saved up some stacks. But it looks like Varian also got very, very low there. This Bruiser camp just pushing along on top lane, pressuring the top gate a little bit. We have two objectives spawning, mid and top. It looks like there's just going to be a split between these two, but it appears that we actually have maybe contesting. No, House of Chez is just going to let mid be taken by Tri-Hardz, getting a little bit of XP with that Alarak in the mid lane, making sure to soak while still getting the objective. I'm not surprised that there was a split here of the objectives. That's pretty common early on in the competitive games. It's much harder to secure both of the objectives without losing members or losing XP, but we do see an XP lead on the side of Tri-Hardz. Each team missing about half of a fort. Otherwise, structurally, it's pretty even. We do have a bit of a fight coming out. Was that the sound cue for C-Smash? It was C-Smash, everybody. I'm very familiar with that screaming. I often get C-Smashed in Storm League. I mean, I don't play Variant. I often am C-Smashed. This Dahaka getting very low, but I'm pretty sure he has full S's. So no worries there. We do have an invade coming out from Tri-Hardz on the siege camp. Johanna a little bit in trouble, but is able to just pop unstoppable and be perfectly fine. That a new Brock is going down. And this is a successful invade. That Kerrigan a little bit of trouble though, but she is going to get out. And the siege camp has to be dealt with. It's taking quite a bit of health of this bottom fort here. And it looks like Tri-Hardz are also just picking up their own siege camp, increasing the pressure on bot lane. They have almost a full level lead. They are further on their way to level 10. So we're probably going to see House of Chez playing a little safe here. Maybe even giving up this objective, because we're going to see Tri-Hardz pick up 10s here. Probably right into the beginning of this objective. As long as they soak the waves, by the time they rotate down, they will have level 10. And House of Chez will not for a couple of minutes here. So we're gonna see ultimates coming on board very, very quickly. In about 10 seconds now, we're gonna have ultimates on the side of Tri-Hardz, and they're just gonna very easily take this objective, and it is uncontested. Not surprised in the least that it is not contested by House of Chez. They do not have ultimates. They do not want to risk. They don't want to risk dying, but they are going to get this kill on this Dahaka and top fort. So they are actually going to be able to get a little bit of structure damage down here and an invade on the bruiser camp. Take one of the other camps off of the board for Tri-Hardz. Get some damage on the top keep. We do see boss though being taken by Tri-Hardz, and I think House of Chez knows that there is a boss being taken and are trying to rotate in time. They should be on time for this, and we do have all of the ults up for both teams. And this should be the biggest fight of the game, and Cisco comes out at the perfect time to save that Johanna. Everybody is low though, and that boss getting triple stunned. But Keltos will be the first to fall. Kerrigan also falling, and this boss has zero health here. And this is going to be boss and 4 kills for Tri-Hardz. 5 kills? It is going to be a team fight for Tri-Hardz. This boss, very powerful boss, just going straight for keep while on bot lane. But we do see a lot of damage going out on this top keep, and this top wall is completely gone from that double bruiser camp. Throw pit. Throw pit is right. Very easy to do a throw pit on this map, but it is an 8-minute boss. This boss is still insanely strong at 8 minutes, but it is an 8-minute boss. Death timers are not that long, but we do have a level 13 coming on board for Tri-Hardz. House of Chez, not quite there, only level 11. The Dahaka Global is actually helping out quite a bit. He does not have to come to any of the objectives until he is absolutely needed. This is a double siege camp coming out on bot lane from Tri-Hardz. And they have a perfect positioning to get this bot temple. I don't think that we're going to see a play for mid-temple from... Oh, are we actually going to see it from the Dahaka? I thought this would be a very easy, very easy trade here. That Dahaka is going to be very dead. And that's actually very helpful. That's going to get them closer to level 13. House of Chez could be back in it if they continue to get picks like that. Death timers are increasing. There is an opportunity for a 5v4 here, but it looks like they're just going to push in mid lane, try to even out the structures. We will see a fight here. Tri-Hardz coming back to defend mid lane. And is going to fall anyway. The tower shot's too powerful. Last 5 going to bot lane. So it is 1 fort still up on the side of Tri-Hardz. House of Chez, all their forts are down, but they do have all of their keeps. In fact, there's more damage on a keep on the side of Tri-Hardz. That one is completely open. Both teams have a win condition here, having gates open for the... Yeah, Tri-Hardz has bot lane open. House of Chez conversion top lane. If there is a good fight, and there will be a good fight. There will be a good fight very soon, because we do see Tri-Hardz getting closer and closer to 16. And House of Chez does not want to wait till 16 to take this fight. All the ults are up. This is a very, very dead Johanna. Able to just secure that kill by isolating her. Also isolating that Rhaegar in the web wrap so that there's no way he can ancestral anybody, but he was able to get that ancestral off before getting web wrapped. But this is going to be first keep of the game, and that is 2 kills. It's 2 kills for nothing. And that's going to be a very, very easy keep. I think Tri-Hardz has to be careful here, because if there are any more kills... Oh! Wave of force! Securing the last hit on the Alarak. Looks like bot lane is taking a lot of damage from catapults though. So someone's gonna have to push back that lane as soon as possible. We do have catapults marching on top lane as well. But what do you do here? Everybody is still up except for that Alarak. There are camps up and the temple has just opened up. We're gonna see a fight here, but we will not see a fight on House of Chez until level 16. So this is an easy way to secure as much of the objective as you can if you are Tri-Hardz. This Dahaka. Oh no, Dahaka might be a little bit in trouble again. Dahaka. Dahaka, please. Are you okay, Dahaka? And now this is a 5v4 on bot lane. Tri-Hardz knows this. Might start to back up. No, it looks like they are staying in here for now. They are not scared. This Kerrigan is in trouble. And Kerrigan will fall. Boss is up. There is an opportunity to grab boss that is, as I said before, insanely powerful on this map. It's one of the best sieging bosses in the game. But don't discount this bruiser camp that's marching down top lane. Could be very, very powerful. We do have the Dahaka coming up, so this can be a 5v4 if Dahaka wants to burrow in. Kerrigan is not up for another 16 seconds. Whoa, got loud. Uh-oh. I'm sorry if I got loud. My microphone has shifted closer to my face, so I do apologize, everybody. But this is gonna be very easily dead. Dead for it. Not that the forts matter this late in the game, but Kael'thas had to go back in order to clear out this camp and this catapult. So we probably will not see too big of a push into this bot lane, especially over the Bridge of Death. Nobody wants to fight on that bridge. All the bridges of death. All the bridges of death. But we do have a... As we can see, we have a keep down for both teams. This is completely even structure-wise. And we do have camps up. No, we don't. We will have camps up in 30 seconds for Tri-Hardz. But House of Chez taking down the bruiser camp. We do have 18s for both teams, so we are completely on even talent tiers here. Both teams can make plays for these temples. We will probably see a trade, but it looks like we're going to look for a rotation here. Maybe House of Chez trying to see if they can pick off someone who is alone once again. Or they might just try to take a fight here before 20. I don't know if you need to do this. But it is a structural... Well, it's even structures. So, all you can really do here, get a kill, get 20, win the game. They're able to get a kill here anyway. It is potentially game. That is going to be a dead Kerrigan, but that is also going to be a dead Anub'arak. The Hawk is a little bit in trouble. All of those bombs, all of that damage coming out from the Kael'thas, but it is a 4-4-4, or 4v4. 1-for-1. Both teams 19, both teams slowly getting their way to 20. And we're just gonna see, it looks like we're gonna see a trade here. There's no reason to take this fight for mid lane, but we are taking the fight for mid lane. It looks like House of Chez is just backing up, waiting for Kael'thas to rejoin. He was showing on the map, cleaning up some waves. So that does actually make sense there, but it is almost level 20. Both teams are going to get to level 20 at relatively the same time, so I'm not sure you needed to fight here. But that is going to also be a dead Dahaka. And that is a 2 for nothing in that trade. So there's still two temples available. 420. That is exactly what I said. This is a lot of catapults though on core. Nobody is here to clean this though, so they're just gonna take core damage. It looks like Kael'thas came back before the shields were completely down. But that was a lot of damage on those shields. Not actually gonna have any damage on the core, but almost, folks. We have some siege camps coming out, bruiser camp coming out for Tri-Hardz as well. The new Brock just trying to complete the channeling of this temple, gonna back out, sees everybody rotating, doesn't want to get into a fight, got enough of the temple to get down one more keep. This game is very close. So close. I'm actually, this is a very fun game to cast. I'm looking forward to how this one ends, because I think it could go either way. Are we doing bush meta? Both teams are 20. Both teams have win conditions. Whoever gets kills next, I think, is gonna win the game. So the next fight, whoever gets the first kill, I'm assuming is going to win this entire game. We do have... Let's see. Yeah, both teams just kind of clearing out waves, trying to push the catapults. There is boss up, but are we gonna see a play on boss? I don't know why we would see a play on boss. Maybe to just force the fight. I think we're just trying to play chicken here. Who's gonna hit the boss first? Whoever hits the boss first wins. I'm just kidding, but we do have a play for boss here. And everybody on the House of Chez, we have 3 members on the bruiser camp. They do have plenty of time to rotate down there for the boss, which is leash. So this is just a tug of war on the boss. See who actually wants to do it. Dahaka went up top though to clear out that bruiser camp. So this is currently a 5v4 with the advantage going over to House of Chez. We do have temples up too, so there can be either play here. You can ignore the temples, go for boss, you can grab both temples, you can take a fight. There are a lot of options here for both teams. I think there's just going to be a mighty standoff on boss for quite some time. I mean, why not at this point? We do see Dahaka though, so I would have liked to see an engagement there from House of Chez. It was a 5v4. I know it's a scary time to take an engagement, especially with both temples up. I don't think we're gonna see the trading of these temples though, it's just way too late game. The keep is going down so quickly, but we do see fight going out. A new Rock is in trouble, but is going to be able to back out there. Still in trouble though. Dahaka, so low health, but is also able to get out. Everybody is so low health. So vulnerable. We have Chez mix also going down. So that's a 2 for nothing. That was a big advantage for Tri-Hardz. We might go into game 3, boys and girls. It looks like Tri-Hardz just going straight for core. They don't want to mess around. They have some catapults. They want to try to secure this before The whole front line comes back for House of Chez, but they're taking a lot of damage. Kael'thas's doing a really good job poking them down here. But it looks like this is going to be enough damage in order to take down this score. And for game 2 to go over to Tri-Hardz. Wow. Okay. Okay. We're going to game 3, boys and girls. Game 3. But let's just see these stats real quick. Kael'thas did a lot of damage. Fleeming did a lot of damage. I think we're having a little bit of trouble on the sadism. Keeping the sadism up. Oh, and there's my horrible rank from plummeting down the ranks of Storm League. Since I have a 12% win rate this this season. Oh, we've fallen so hard, everybody. Okay, so we already know where we're going. Are we shocked? We know where we're going. And it is Infernal Shrines. We're going to Infernal Shrines. I like this map a lot too. One of the bigger maps. Wow. Are you saying wow to wow to my beautiful, beautiful, disgusting rank? From that time that I fell from victory. Fell from those beautiful colors so much higher up. And finally, where I belong. Well, not yet. I'm still making my way to bronze. So please bear with me. We are going to Infernal Shrines. Infernal Shrines. With John Cena. So we're gonna get some John Cena for the next game. Invite everybody in here. I think this is the first game 3 that I've been. Yeah, I think this is the first game 3 that I've gone to casting this season. I've only casted dominations. But this is playoffs. And it is the best of 3. So this is our last game, regardless of who wins. Whoever wins moves on. And whoever loses is done in NGS this season. But we'll maybe be back for NGS Season 8. I mean, we have everybody in here. We seem to be ready. We are all ready, and we are going to Infernal Shrines. I will update that score when we get into this draft. I forgot to update the score before exiting that game, so my bad. My bad. There it is. It is a 1-to-1. Best of 3. I have a dog kicking me once again. But what are we gonna see here? Are we gonna see the Oriole band? Are we gonna see the Greymane band? Are we gonna see the Garrosh band? The very common bands that I see here. We might see Kael'thas again. This is Kael'thas's best map. By far, hands down, best map. He's so good on the shrine. And maybe we'll see him picked up again. It's the Oriole band. The Oriole Greymane? Greymane ban. Garage ban. Not the Greymane ban. Wow. We're evolving, everybody. I don't think Garage is actually that great on this map, but seems pretty targeted. I think it's a very hard as Garage to throw when you have all of those minions on the shrines. But yeah. He's still pretty good. Overall, very good. Ana has all but been ignored? Or she has been ignored. I don't even know what I'm saying. Words are hard. This has gotta be Greymane, right? There's the Greymane ban. Kira's up. Will we see Kira? Anurak's up. Johanna is up. Everybody, Johanna is up. I think Diablo's really good here. The shrine's a lot of walls to bring people into.
The crusade
It
calls.
will be the Johanna. Will we see a Nubrak? Will we see the Kael'thas again, maybe? The Jaina could potentially be good here. Yav? Can we see a Zeratul? This is Mercury's best map. It is going to be the Kael'thas and the Nubrak. So Diablo's going to be ignored, which is perfectly fine. A Nubrak does what you're looking for, and then the enemy can't pick them to be against the Kael'thas, even though they do have the Johanna. So I'm assuming we're going to see solo laner, maybe another Dahaka pick, potentially healer. Okay, so the Dahaka and the Stukov. Very strong trio, once again. Very good start to your draft. More than half the draft, so maybe not the start. Is this gonna be a Jaina ban? It's getting so easy to predict the bans. Especially a healer ban? What have we seen picked up? There was the Rhaegar. There's been a lot of Rhaegar played in these series. On the shrines, maybe get Tyrande. Tyrande would be good with Hunter's Mark to take down the Immortals. Not Immortals, Punishers. Ana checking in. Or not checking in. Poor Ana. Grandma never gets to play. Will we see Akira though? Does anybody play Akira? Why have we not seen Akira? I'm just curious because I still don't know how she works. I have not played her yet. Falstad and Uther. Okay. Got a global here. Uther is pretty tanky. I don't love the Uther with this team, but it could work. It could work. Definitely work. Need a little bit of damage. We see the Li Ming again. Reina Kerrigan. Kerrigan! Worked out last game. This used to be the Kerrigan map. She can take the shrine so quickly. The one auto attack per minion strat. So I'm not surprised to see the Kerrigan here. I just always forget about the Kerrigan. But she worked so well last game that why not pick Kerrigan? Let's round out here, Tyrael. Will this be an offlane Tyrael then? This is a lot of frontline to protect that Falstad and the Kael'thas, and maybe that is the point here, because Kael'thas does plenty of damage, does plenty of shrine clear. Lacking wave clear otherwise, though. I know Falstad is pretty good wave clear, Anubrak is okay wave clear, but kind of lacking wave clear when the other team is all wave clear. But we will see. I kind of like Tri-Hardz draft better here, but I can see why House of Chez would work. We'll see. I wonder if this is Judgment or Sanctification. Because if you judgment into the Stuka, get the healer out of the game, maybe? I think it's sanctification. I'm just hoping. Sometimes I want some fun. Well, we are in the game for game 3, our final game of the night. We are going into it. Infernal Shrines on the left. We have House of Chez with Flash on the Tyrael, Death 1300s on the Nubarak, Chismix on the Falstad, Deathoi Karis, still have no idea how to say that, on the Kael'thas, and on the there's Caribou bouncing up and down on the Uther. Or on the rooster, I should say. And on the right side, we have Tri-Hardz with Stop Moving Around Everyone, Riven on the Dahaka, Duck Rogers on the Kerrigan, Tunabraf on the Johanna, John Bunyan on the Rainer, and Nate on the Stukov. We do have everybody in mid lane. Sure, the Dahaka and the Tyrael? Is the Tyrael gonna be the solo laner here? Are gonna break off top very shortly. Do we have anything weird? Ace of Hope, Ace in the Hole. We did not go Exterminator Raider to take down the Punisher. Not surprised. Okay, it's gonna be a Falstad solo laner. That makes sense too, just because the global presence on the Falstad, but the first shrine is going to be top, so that global is not really being used up top. I'm surprised we get to see the Dahaka bot lane. I know it is because of the shrine being top, but it's much harder to rotate between mid and top lane. This is why I think we have the Kerrigan split off against that Falstad. So we do see the basic split. Basic normal split for House of Chez, even though the global has to go up top for that to work. There's top shrine. We're already gonna see an invade. House of Chez invading this siege camp. They want to start off strong, maybe get a kill here, but it looks like they are in a little bit of trouble in that silent circle. Flash is going down, but Tyrael, when he dies, is able to explode on the enemy team. So that is going to be, actually it's going to turn out to be 2 for 2. Maybe a 2 for 3 if Falstad is able to secure that kill on that Stuka. I'm not sure what I just saw there. I'm pretty sure that was unnecessary for an early siege camp, but you do get a little bit of an XP advantage. We do have Tyrael soloing this camp right here. Not the typical camp soloer, but team comes to help. Falstad still hanging out on top. Did use his fly already to go down and help with that camp invade. But the top is where the objective is spawning. In 20 seconds we'll find out what type of Punisher it will be. And we do have another camp being picked up by House of Chez on bot lane. We're painting the map blue. Neither team has gotten the Bruiser camp, which we usually see come out right before the objectives, even though it is top. Wouldn't be as effective top. But it is a Frozen Punisher. So Frozen Punisher, as I always say, not the strongest, but could still take down a fort very quickly. Falstad only one on the objective right now, but we do have a full rotation from House of Chez. It looks like Tri-Hardz is ignoring the objective at the moment. Stukov clearing bot lane. Will they just go for a straight fort? It looks like they're just gonna go bot. Maybe push down the fort instead of going for the objective. They were able to get out their Bruiser camp though before heading bot lane. They're actually going mid. We're opting to take out mid lane. It is a pretty good strat. The first Punisher is not as strong as you would like it to be siege wise, so if you can get your own fort down during that, they did not commit to that fort, but if you can trade siege or even get a little bit more siege by skipping objectives, always worth it for me. Frozen Punisher with that double stun. But a lot of damage came out from that Kerrigan. Kael'thas spreading bombs to that Raynor, but everybody is going to be up and okay. Everyone hitting that. Oh my gosh, wait. Kerrigan a little bit in trouble from the Frozen Punisher, but she's gonna get out of there. Everybody hitting the fountain, able to get all of their health back. The Haka a little bit of in trouble here. He is going to be dead? No? The Haka got out and dead. Well, Falstead just casually getting some XP on bot lane. We do have another invasion on the siege camp. That seems to be what House of Chez likes to do. Invade siege camp, keep pressure. Very camp-based, which I don't hate camp-based teams. Definitely do not, but they are pushing and trying to get damage on this bot fort, or trying to take the bot fort since they did not get anything with the top objective. Next objective is gonna be mid lane. It was a great defense. Very good defense. There was no damage on the fort up top. The Haka just pushing back these waves, trying to get a little bit of damage on top fort if possible. Release pressure on the top lane. Falstead always in the lane with the objective spawning. I wonder if that is a strategy. Maybe it's a strategy so that he can use fly at any time and still be where he is needed for the objective. Backhand being picked up by Tri-Hardz, trying to get a little bit more pressure on the bot lane. The Bruiser camp should be up soon, 50 seconds, so they will be able to have that for the next objective. We do see the Bruiser camp being picked up for House of Chez. Right now, will they wait to cap it? They might wait to cap this. But we do have 10s coming on board for both teams very, very shortly. Serial trying to get 3 members of Tri-Hardz off of the bot wall. And it does look like they are going to back out for the meantime. Let's see, we have Hyperion, Isolation, Massive Shove, Ultralisk, Blessed Shield, Web Wrap, Phoenix. Everybody else is holding their choices. Will we get a Judgment Divine Storm? Will it happen? You know as well as me. Is that Divine Storm? Sanctification. How disappointing. Sanctification makes sense, so they've been having a little bit of fights with the Silent Circle, followed by the Kerrigan stun. It does make sense why you would need the Sanctification there. Divine Storm is pretty juicy though. We do see a little bit of a push in here from House of Chez. But they're gonna just back up. They're gonna let their Bruiser camp be taken down. Bruiser camp coming out for Tri-Hardz. Mid lane, Mortar Punisher. So that means third Punisher is gonna be Arcane, and it's gonna get very John Cena-y around here. Silent Circle coming out once again. The Silent Circles have been placed very, very beautifully. Gust coming out to get everybody into the corner. And that is going to be a dead Skukov and a dead Kerrigan. And will this be a dead Dahaka? No, he has full essence and he had Burrow left. Johanna a little bit in trouble, but is able to just heal up with that loss of hope. Looks like Dahaka once again being stunned. The double stun on Dahaka will not do anything. He is going to walk out perfectly fine, but this is going to be his second objective picked up by House of Chez, and it is going to be marching down mid lane, which already has a very vulnerable wall, only has a tower left. So this should be a mid fort going down. I don't see how it would not be. This could even be keep wall. This Punisher is relatively healthy. All members of House of Chez are pushing in, so this looks like it is going to be a dead keep wall, opening up a win condition for House of Chez. Well, they still have all of their forts up. What? A beautiful, beautiful game we have going here. Both teams still doing very well. The fights have been relatively even until that last fight. But all the other fights have just been pretty even. We have Dahaka here just pushing back top lane. A little bit of camp pressure coming out from House of Chez. We already have catapult pressure on the bot lane. It's just being cleaned up right now by the Kerrigan. Lane's pushing both mid and bot, picking up one more siege camp to go down mid lane, but it is in the off time. This is helping Tri-Hardz get level 13, so it's gonna be even Talentiers right now. Even Talentiers happening right now. But this is a flank on the Rainer, and that is gonna be a dead Rainer. Very good call from House of Chez. Are they going to rotate up and try to get that Dahaka, or are they looking to just push down mid-fort? Mid-keep, I should say. Looks like they're going for mid-keep. There's still 13 seconds on that Rainer. They do have time to grab this, especially with the Phoenix. Able to just do the passive siege damage. And they're going to be able to poke this down. This will be the first keep of the game, and there will be... It's not under attack. The core is not under attack, announcer. Calm down. We also have this camp on bot lane pushing with the catapult, so this could potentially be another tower, maybe a little bit of damage to the keep. If Dahaka does not take care of that, but it looks like he is all set taking care of that. And we do have an invade happening on the side of Tri-Hardz. Hyperion coming out. Then the Silent Circle doing so much damage to my Kael'thas. The Invulnerable from the Tyrael, saving everyone for now. But everybody too low. This is gonna be a dead Volstead. And a new Brock. And a Kael'thas fell. So it was a 3-4-0. That burrow was very important from the Dahaka, but it looks like they're losing this tower. Maybe, nope. Dahaka will be back to make sure there is no keep damage. This is going to be an Arcane Punisher. We'll see it very soon. Oh, Bruiser Camp up for Tri-Hardz. Looks like they're going to pick it up. Best camp to be pushing when the objective is on bot lane. It can easily take down that fort by itself. Dahaka just cleaning up bot lane, so there's no more pressure on that bottom keep. Everybody is up. All the ults, except for Hyperion and Divine Storm, will be back up for the start of this objective. Oh wait, Sanctification. Sanctification is down. How did I not see that? And it looks like instead of going straight to the objective, we have House of Chez going for level 16. And for top 4. But that is going to give a huge lead to Tri-Hardz for this bottom objective. But House of Chez is rotating down right now. Gonna be able to get this at about 30. I think they have very clearly lost this objective unless they get some kills. But I don't see kills happening before 5 are taken for House of Chez, and that is going to be a Arcane Punisher and a dead Volstead. This is a good place to be in. Once you get later game, the death timers are too high, so if you have some deaths, you cannot fight. Level 16. Very strong level for both teams. Heading over to 20s, we do have Arcane Punisher very healthy, pushing down this bottom keep. all members of Tri-Hardz are up and healthy. We're still waiting for Falsehead to respawn. He's up now, but those lasers, the lasers, everybody, super powerful. And we do have a Chase Falsehead flying in, trying to be strategic until he pushes away, and that's going to be a dead Kerrigan. We do have the Dahaka burrowing in, but massive shove gets the new rock all the way on the other side of the map. But we did see that the Dahaka, we did not see it. I missed it, let's be honest. Dahaka going down as well. So, 5, G3. There are catapults on the court. I am wondering right now if House of Chez just goes for the win. They can just march in mid lane, try for the win. There are 20 seconds before the entire team is back up and fighting for Tri-Hardz. Looks like they tried. They're unable to push in. There's just too much pressure there. They don't want to risk it. They don't want to risk losing anybody. Kerrigan is back up. Dahaka will be up in 5 seconds. No need to be that risky. Might as well just get as close to 20 as possible, pick up some camps, add some pressure in the lanes, which are all pretty pushed. All the lanes are pretty pushed up, but that is also an advantage of Tri-Hardz. They're going to be able to get giant minion waves to just get to 20 faster. Well, we do have a lot of pressure coming out from all of the camps that House of Chez are getting. It looks like they see the Dahaka, they want to fight. They don't know if Dahaka has Burrow. I believe Dahaka has Burrow already. And this is all for the Stukov flying in to discuss the Stukov and the Kerrigan away. That is going to be a dead Stukov, a dead Kerrigan, and this should be a dead Dahaka. And that should be game, everybody. I don't see how this cannot be game. There are 3 members down. I don't see a Johanna and Raynor defending that well. And it will be. It looks like House of Chez moving on. They were the top seed in this division versus the 8th seed of Tri-Hardz. But Tri-Hardz did not go down without a very strong fight. Oh my goodness. Almost saved it there too. Killed 3 members. And this is going to be House of Chez. Moving on. There are the stats. Wow. That was absolutely insane. Tri-Hardz game 2 is showing that it could be anyone's game.